I don't even know if she even do music. Who cares? Who cares about the music? Who cares about any of this other stuff? People just get here when they get here. I'll show funny pictures, I guess. The pancake guy, look at that. He loves pancakes. Ha ha ha. Look at this guy. Got his Neil deGrasse has got his gravity pants on. Now, when you're um, needing extra protection from gravity, right? You might need to buckle your pants up way up, like to you know to uh, what I would call, where is that? I wish I knew where something was so that I can make fun of these people too. But there's only two people in here, right? And I really only want to talk to one person, right? But it's like I have to have a stream to get that person's attention. And all I want to know is why I'm hated for such a comment that was taken so out of context, so out of like what would be the additional stuff that would have to be part of to be part of that, um, other than what happened. To hate on me that much after all the years of counseling and talking and loving on each other, and from, of course, thousands of miles away. Of course not. I'm not talking anything intimacy or growth. I'm just like looking for something that it'd be nice if I could find some stuff nowadays. You know, I wish I could. I wish I could find some stuff nowadays that I can't find, and it's really bothering me. It's really starting to bother me that I can't find stuff that I want to find, and I'm like stuck, like trying to like find stuff that I can't find. Well, there's five in here. Let me turn this off right here because good old Neil and his gravity. Well, what I'm looking for is I'm starting to get uh addicted to tobacco again, and I can't find a thing of tobacco that I had stored away, just in case if such a catastrophe were to have happened. And I don't see it. I do not see it. So being that sucks, I'm just gonna have to do the stream without it, even though it would be way more awesome if I had it. It would be like way more awesome. In my best mood, and so I'm upset that my friends, right, are like starting to break apart from me, right? Over little stuff, man. Small stuff, right? Like, okay, so my son comes out here for a couple 7 days, whatever, a couple months, whatever, and he gets in trouble. Whatever, it happens, right? Like it happens in all of our lives, right? Sorry that I'm not a parent. And I'm glad Debbie's here. Debbie's been like one of my saving graces. Like Debbie's been, she's the only one. And what is you don't get to be in this, you don't get to be uh, conversation. That's that, that's terrific. And in years, and you kind of like, okay, well, oh, so was that surfer girl? Then I'm sorry. If it wasn't surfer girl, surfer girl, then please have a different name than that, because that's not what this is. Oh, that's not. Oh no, this is horrible. Okay, okay, I can live with that. I can live the Smurfalabies are endless. I can live with that. If I am roboting, let me go ahead and. And so the Smurfette abilities are endless. Okay. Well, it's kind of a better name. Yeah, I mean, the circle, whatever. I didn't like that. I didn't like that one at all. But but no, only because this is kind of like this is a Bible, like Jesus is the star of the show, right? Jesus is the star of everything, right? And a star would even be too low of a thing to call Jesus. A star would be an angel, and Jesus is much higher than that, much higher than an angel, and the name raised above all names. I'm just a guy that's fallen apart, and when I'm falling apart the most, last time my friends were there for me and got me through it, and there wasn't a person disappointed in helping me at all. There wasn't one person that disappointed in helping me at all. And that's all I'll say about that. Is that I sorry, I'm looking for something at the same time. Something fell and I found it. But yeah, hey, look, I'm short a few bucks, right? And so this is the big whole thing about the whole thing, right? If I wasn't short a few bucks, right? If I was like if I was $400 richer, right? I wouldn't even be asking for anybody for anything, right? And like that kind of hurt a little bit, right? To know that I like Smurfette. If it's really the real Smurfer girl. Is that the real Smurfer girl? Because that is something what Smurfer girl would say. If that really is you, Smurfer girl, then that's fine. always allowed to stay here. Yeah, I know we're all short a few bucks, man. You know, but I had my kid out here. He got into some trouble. I had to get him out of trouble. I know I'm in trouble, right? And I'm not doing too good. And you know, um, uh, but you know, I mean, I don't know how to tell somebody not to worry. You know, yeah, these money problems, but don't worry. I'll just alert all my family members that don't have that I need a little loan, and for them to all say no, so they all know that I have a financial problem when they know I should have been charging for this the whole time. And they don't understand what a calling is, right? Right, but you know, but I do, you know, and like it or not, whether you want to do it or not, you're gonna do it. And while you're doing it, it feels great. God carries you through it, and it feels great. Um, um, uh, it feels great while you're going through it. But what it takes to go through it every day is hard. It's very hard, right? It's not easy. It's not easy. And for me to do, no, I wouldn't say it's burdened on my shoulders. I would say it's yeah, yeah, right. Jesus didn't come for the ones with the big old houses, right? He came for people that can communicate to all people, right? He came to with druggies. He came to the people that can communicate with the homeless. He came for the people that can communicate for the you know uh, semi disabled uh, people that can communicate with a 5-star restaurant. Uh, I can do those things. I speak all those languages, right? That's not me boasting. That's what I do. That's what I can do. And so, yeah, see, look, here we go. Show yourselves. Ready? Are you using? I'm not a direct question about that. Am I using? No. Am I on some psych medicine and some stuff for my? Yes, I am. I am. Unfortunately, I've been on psych medicine 5 years out, and unfortunately, I've been on stuff for my stomach for 2 years. That I'll probably die from. It's called renal acidosis, and it turns my body into metabolic acidosis, which means that there's too much acid going to my kidneys that are killing my kidneys. My kidneys are smart enough. They're smart. They have their own brain, I guess. I don't know, right? But they know when there's too much acid, so they suck all the base out of the blood, all the base chemicals out of the blood, and they leave the acid in there, right? So when they do that, they leave all the base in the blood, Well, what happens is, no, when they take all the base out of the blood, it leaves only acid in the blood, and then you're only left with acidic blood, and then with acidic blood, then it's very very hard to walk from the couch to the door, and you know, I yeah, I know. I do want to hear how tired you are. I do want to hear how they got